Hi, you're watching Yoga on the Go with me, AJ, and let's understand what helps us get a good night's sleep today. Sometimes the body feels so tired that it's not ready to go to sleep. That sounds strange, but it does happen. And sometimes the mind is so active that it's not ready to wind down. So watch through to the end of the video to understand what can help you sleep better. Everything that we do during the day, especially the last few hours before we get into bed, determine how well we sleep. So, like we ease ourselves into other activities, take our time to wake up in the morning, it's nice to take our time to get into bed. A lot of us might sit and watch TV till just before getting into bed, and that really keeps you awake. Or you might be on your phone or on your laptop till just a few minutes before you decide to roll into your bed. And that again keeps the mind awake. The white light from the screen and the activity of the mind has woken you up. And the magic hours to get into bed are between 10 and 2. And when we don't do that, when we don't get into bed in time, the body really doesn't know how to sleep well and rest well. Here are a few things that you can do to rock yourself to sleep, to allow yourself to slow down before you get into bed. What I like to do is just go through my day. So closing your eyes for a few minutes and just thinking about the day. From the time you opened your eyes till this moment where I'm about to go into bed. And the reason we're doing that is because we're often running from one activity into another activity. And we don't get time sometimes to register what we felt, what we thought, or what we were doing while we were doing it, because we were thinking about the next moment and the next moment and the next moment. So try and remember your day in sequence. And once I've done that, just take a few moments to thank everything that happened in my day. Even if it was something that was frustrating, because the frustrating things are the challenging things. They are testing you to be a better person. And the things that felt good were just wonderful things to remember and carry for the next few days as well. And before you go into bed, another wonderful thing to do in order to allow your mind to calm down is to have a journal. So I like to have a book by my bedside. And before I go to sleep, at some point, I will make a list of the things I need to do the next day. So that's out of my mind and I'm not thinking about it again and again. So if you're the kind of person who stresses about the next day, or there are maybe too many things to do the next day, make a list of them so you know that when you wake up in the morning, you can just flip open the page and say, yeah, this is what I have to do today, and you won't be so bothered by it anymore. One last thing you could do to calm down the mind before going to sleep is to go to child's pose with a variation. You can have a bolster or a stack of pillows. You will come onto your knees, allow the big toes to touch, and just stretch forward and rest on a bolster. And if your knees don't feel good, you can take another pillow, place it there, make space for yourself and just rest. However your body allows you. Stay as long as you like. Breathe deeply, and when you're ready, come out of the pose. And you'll be ready to get into bed. One last thing about sleep and what helps me sleep well is temperature. Sometimes it's just too cold or too hot and your body doesn't feel right going to sleep. If you're one of those people who gets bothered by that, keep a napkin or a handkerchief close to you. And depending on what kind of temperature you feel is right for you, if it's too hot, put it in cold water, ice cold water, or just a cold water tap. And you can take it and place it on your forehead. You can also place it on your belly. So make some space, move your clothes away, place a moist or wet cloth on your belly, and your body will calm down and your mind will also calm down. And if your body is taking time to relax, you can take a warm cloth, a hot cloth or a warm cloth, place it on your forehead, and the muscles in your face will relax. You can also bring them to your eyes or just massage your face with that warm cloth and your eyes will relax. Here's hoping that some of these things are useful to you and that you sleep better every night. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you have, share your love with us. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, and keep watching our videos to relax your mind and body and connect with your soul.